Hello, hello, stamping friends. It's Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. We're going to dive right into the brand new catalog today. Now, it's a different video, and I know we've had several different videos recently, but when the new catalog comes out, there's just some things I want to share with you so you don't miss anything. So this video really is going to be what I call a catalog tour, and I'm going to point out some of the new products to you, as well as some of the features of the catalog so you don't miss anything. Now, as you can see, I have had my catalog spiral bound. I had that done at Kinko's, and they even put the heavy plastic on it. It really just helps protect it, and since I use it so much, it's kind of a working book for me all the time. And oh my gosh, check out all the Post-it notes. Now, these are not for things I want to buy. These are for pages that I want to stop on and just share a little bit with you about. So right off the bat, when we open it up, the first thing you're going to see is the new Stampin' Cut machine, or what is it? Stampin' Cut and Embossed machine. I'm going to talk to you about that when we get a little bit further in the catalog, but I just wanted to make you aware. Plus, isn't this page pretty? Shows all those brand new in colors there. Okay. As we flip through the catalog, you know, this is the page that everybody likes to look at the beginning, at least if you've been around as a demonstrator for a long time, or even if you've bought Stampin' Up! Products for a long time. Let me grab my very first catalog for you. This is always so fun because they have taken family pictures every single year and put them in the catalog. And it's been really fun just to watch the Gardner family grow up. So back in '94, you can see here was the family. There was actually two families involved. Shelley and Levon, her sister, were the ones that started Stampin' Up. So this was both of their families. And it's kind of fun. I think, yeah, this is Sarah right there, who is now the CEO of the company. So that's just kind of fun to do. So I love looking at family pictures. Now, let's see. I'm going to save that page. We don't need to talk about everything in this catalog. We'll be here forever. So right at the beginning here, they have the kits. Now, Stampin' Up! Really has three different types of kits. First off, Paper Pumpkin, that's the monthly subscription service. You can subscribe and get it every month, cancel anytime or skip a month, or you can purchase pre-buy kits. So you can purchase 1 month or 3 months or 6 months at a time. But these are super popular, and that's just information right here at the beginning. Then we have what are called all-inclusive kits. Now you'll find those, let's see, I think they're just these two kits right here. All-inclusive simply means they have everything in it to create cards. You get a block, you get a stamp set. The only thing you might need is a scissors. Absolutely everything is there. And they always have adorable stamp sets included. Many of you, if you follow me for a while, this is the stamp set I use a lot just for an all-around greeting stamp set. So these two kits are all inclusive, perfect for newer stampers, great for gifts. I love giving these as a gift because whether somebody stamps or doesn't stamp yet, that's a perfect gift for them. Then we've got the project kit here, which again are some gorgeous cards, but this one is not all inclusive. So you buy your kit and then you buy your stamp set separately, and then they kind of assume you have inks. Or if you don't have them, you can purchase those as well. So that's the difference between all-inclusive and project kit. Then this here is a super fun, what they call a product medley. So it's not really a kit, stuff's not pre-cut, but you're going to get designer series paper, you're going to get die cuts, you're going to get ribbon, you're going to get dies, you're going to get a stamp set, everything to coordinate. I am super excited about this one. I know you're going to see a lot of ideas from me for this. I might even do a whole online class with this one because it is so stinking cute. Now, let's see, I have like notes stuck all over the place here. So, oh, I know. I wanted to point out while we're on this page, as we go through the catalog, there's some symbols you're going to see a lot of. And one of them is this little mini symbol, and there's that little cut and emboss machine. So we'll talk about the machine later, but there is a regular size and there is a mini. And anytime you see the mini, that just means that the dies in that set, die set, bundle, whatever, will fit in the mini. Now they all fit in the big, but some are too big to fit in the mini, but that'll assure you if you just want to pick up the mini machine that those will fit there. Okay, sweets. I think there's 10 different sweets in the catalog. They've been doing this for a while. What I love about a suite is it just lumps all of these products, these 2 pages as well as these 2 pages, into a suite that all coordinates. Now, that doesn't mean you have to buy all of it if you don't want to, but it just kind of helps you know that all of this is intended to work together. But you can certainly buy just a stamp set, one of them, or just the paper or whatever. But if you want the whole shebang, they do have what I like to call the easy button, or the I want it all button. And that's always on the first page of the look at the suite here. And it will show you everything that comes in the I want it all button. But again, you don't have to go that route. The other thing is, and we'll see this throughout the catalog, they have bundles. Quite often they will bundle a stamp set and a punch, or a stamp set and a die. You can see here's that bundle and here's that bundle. When you do the bundle and you get the dies or the punch along with the stamp set, you do save 10%, and you'll see that little 10% symbol all throughout the catalog. But that bundle price is always right there on the same page where you see the stamp set. Okay, designer series paper, it's kind of fun. All the papers, when they show them throughout the catalog, they're putting all the little color choices there so you know what colors coordinate with those papers. So that's always kind of fun. The other thing I wanted to point out with these stamp sets is you'll see, because this, let's kind of move, like I said, sticky notes everywhere. As you look at different stamp sets, you will notice that some stamps are shaded in gray and some are shaded in vanilla, and then other ones are not shaded at all. If they're shaded in gray, you know that there's coordinating dies. Now, those dies might not be part of a bundle, especially on the older sets, but someplace in the back you're going to find coordinating dies if they're shaded in gray, and it'll show you exactly which images in the stamp set have a die. Now, the ones that are shaded in vanilla, that means there's a coordinating punch. So this happens to be a punch bundle, but there again, it might not be bundled, but this will tell you that there is a punch that works with those stamp sets. Another little symbol you'll see as you go through the catalog, not a whole lot. I think over the years we're going to start seeing more and more of these, is this little reversible symbol. This is kind of a brand new concept that Stampin' Up! Introduced I don't know, about a year ago. And these stamps are actually reversible. So when you look here, this kind of looks like 4 stamps. It's really only 2 stamps. This one, if you put it on your block one way, you get the detail. If you put it on the block the other way, you get the solid image. So one stamp, flip it around, solid and detailed. That's what reversibles mean. Now, the other thing, when you look at these pages, and I promise we're not going to do this through the whole catalog. We're kind of hitting a lot right here on these pages. But when you look at the description of the catalog, a couple of things to take note. If there's that little red N, okay, that means it's a brand new stamp set in this catalog. You will also see suggested clear blocks. It will tell you the sizes of the blocks that they suggest to be able to stamp these images the best. Because if you have a great big block and you try to put something little, it's kind of hard to not catch a corner, get ink on the block and all that. So it does give you the suggested. If you're a newer stamper, I highly recommend, and we'll get to it way in the back of the catalog, just buying the bundle of blocks so that you have one of each. And then you're always prepared for all of them. Now, it will also say cling stamps or photopolymer stamps. Cling are the red rubber and photopolymer are the clear that you can see through. Now, I have an upcoming video series that's gonna start, I think next week. Every single Monday, I am going to do a brand new card making basics videos, and we are going to talk all about stamps one week, all about papers one week, all about inks one week, and I will talk in great detail the difference between cling and photopolymer and how to kind of work with both of them. But it will always tell you what that stamp set comes as. You don't have a choice. It is either cling or photopolymer. Okay, that was an awful lot there. And I kind of, okay, we mark this page because it says distinctive. This is another little symbol you'll see throughout. This is a trademark of Stampin' Up. And distinctive simply means those images are very, very detailed. They're kind of realistic looking. There's lots of shading in them, but they're absolutely gorgeous to stamp with. Now, I've got some tricks when we talk about the different types of stamps. I have some tricks to get a better image with these distinctive stamps, because sometimes people struggle, and it's usually because your ink pad is way too juicy. So we'll talk about that in that video. Not real sure why we marked these pages. So, okay. A few other distinctions you're going to see when you read descriptions of stamp sets. And this one here, 8 photopolymer stamps. It says 2-step and hinge step. 2-step, there's quite a few 2-step. I love my 2-step stamps, but that simply means that it has 2 stamps that are going to go together to make one image. The beauty of that is you stamp one in one color, you stamp the other in the other color. Super simple. Stampin' Up came out with 2-step stamps many, many, many years ago. It was kind of a trademark of Stampin' Up. So lots of 2-step stamps in here. A lot of floral images are 2-step, and love, love, love them. Hinge step is a kind of new terminology. And what that means is these stamps were actually designed to work beautifully with the Stamparatus, Stampin' Up's stamp positioning tool. And we'll talk about that in that video series I'm going to do as well when we talk about the Stamparatus. But hinge step just means you can real easily make a line and move those stamps down using that Stamparatus. They make it so easy for us. Here again on this page, you'll see here is the bundle. Now, sometimes it's a little confusing because here there's the stamp set and the dies, but it's this stamp set. So you got to kind of look, that carries over that way. Okay, where are we going next? Oh, here we go. Another example of they are in vanilla. That means there's a coordinating punch. You don't see it on this page because this punch has been around for a little while, but it does tell you down here by the stamp description, coordinates with the umbrella builder punch on page 167. So that just really helps. And it's awesome that they have come out with new stamps. Okay, this is new, that coordinate with existing dies or punches. So some of you may have picked up the stamp set we had before with the umbrella and the umbrella punch. Well, now you have another stamp set that's going to work with that punch that you might already have. This here, I just have a note. Holiday catalog is coming in August this year. We're getting it a month early. So we'll have, 6 months of the holiday catalog. The annual catalog does have a little bit of Christmas in here. I don't think there are any new Christmas sets. They are all older ones. But at least for those that want to jump on Christmas cards right now, there's some in here. But in August, we're going to have a whole mini catalog full of holiday stuff. So here again, you can see there's that little distinctive symbol. So lots of symbols and codes all through the catalog. Okay, and now we're going to take a big jump. I have to stop at this set, and there's actually 2 on this page. Another symbol you're going to see throughout the catalog is this little $1 million gold symbol. That means that these stamp sets, when you achieve $1 million in sales, it's a big honor with Stampin' Up. They let you help to design a stamp set. You work with one of their stamp designers to design one. Both of these are brand new, and they are from 2 different $1 million salespeople. And this one was designed by Connie Stewart, one of my very, very, very best stamping friends. So I am super excited. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas spinning with that stamp set. She was after my heart when she designed it. I could have designed this one myself. It's so me. So I'm so excited to work with that one. Now, a lot of people have asked, when is my $1 million stamp set coming out? All I can say is soon. Not in the holiday catalog, but hopefully soon after. And I know you guys are going to love it. And no, I can't tell you what it's about. It's going to be a surprise. Okay. Again, here is a sweet, I don't think I had anything particular to share. Oh, I just wanted to mention here on this page, these are the large background stamps. These are available in wood blocks. You can get them either without the block and you put it on a clear like normal, or you can get it with the wood block. Some people prefer those on these great big ones. These are not shown actual size. They are big. They will more than cover a card front. And these are the only ones in the catalog that are not shown full size. Everything else, what you see is what you get. So they are full size, everything else. Okay, we are winding down to the back part of the catalog. The beautiful color page. Oh my gosh, I just love Stampin' Up! Colors. I wanted to note here, you'll also see there's that little N. Okay, that N is pretty important as you get to this back section. This is just showing that that's a new Stampin' Blends. Speaking of Stampin' Blends, old catalog had a whole page devoted to Stampin' Blends. This time they've kind of integrated it into all the different color collections. So with each of these color collections, you will see here's the colors, and it will list cardstock, the pad, the refill, and then Stampin' Blends. There's not blends in every single color, but we're getting close. So there's your blends numbers. Here are 2 different groups of in colors. So you'll see we've got blends in quite a few of those. But then if you flip over on this page is where you will find the assortment packs. So you can get an assorted pack of cardstock in each of the color groups. Here is the brand new Designer Series paper, 6x6 packs, brand new fun prints. But again, each color group, here's where you can get a bundle with the ink pads. You do save 10% if you do the inks or the ink pads in a bundle. And then we have our markers, the big collection of markers, watercolor pencils, Stampin' Storage. Okay, this is kind of a different layout for a page. This is all kind of the tools and accessories and things. And once again, look for the little N if you want to see what's new, but I do want to point out the water painters. I use an aqua painter a lot. So if you look at old videos, you're going to see me using aqua painter. This is what's replaced the aqua painter. And I believe, let's see, number 11, there's a picture right here. It actually comes with 3 different brushes. So it is a brush with that water reservoir in it to do watercoloring. Can't wait to get that and share with you. There's a big fat brush and the smaller one, so it's gonna be awesome. And it's only $12 for all 6, so I am super geeked about that. Designer Series paper, once again, Stampin' Up! Totally outdone themselves. I do have a Designer Series paper share that is coming. I am waiting until August to do it. I will have information that I will post and share and send out, do a video on in July. But I'm waiting till then just to ensure there's no back orders, because with the brand new catalog, sometimes that happens. But my paper share is different than anybody else's. You get card bases with it. So for every piece of Designer Series paper, you will also get a coordinating piece of colored cardstock. So stay tuned on that. Let's see, I don't think we need to talk about that. Again, here's specialty papers, Memories and More. Point out, you've seen me do a video already using these, the Memories and More card and envelopes. Don't let this fool you. This is not just for Memories and More. I love these, and they're in colors. They're a heavy colored note card. They're big. They're larger than a typical 5.5 by 4 1/4, and it has little white polka dots and white on the inside. So I bet these either sell out or go back ordered, because I think that's a hot item. Lots of fun accessories. Okay, we'll flip through that. Lots of fun ribbons. Here is that black combo. Again, you save 10% if you buy the whole set of blocks. Great gift idea. If someone asks you what you want for your birthday, tell them you want a set of blocks. Our blocks are awesome. Here are the different adhesives. We have a brand new adhesive, Stampin' Seal and Stampin' Seal Plus. I haven't touched them or used them yet, so I don't want to tell you anything about it. I heard they're fantastic. As soon as I get my hot little hands on them, I will include information on those, as well as all of the adhesives when I do that Card Making Basics video coming up soon. That's all about adhesives. Here's a Stamparatus. Again, if you want information about the Stamparatus, I do have some older videos. Reach out to me and I'd be happy to share those with you. Otherwise, I'm going to do a whole new, probably break it down to 2-3 videos just on the Stamparatus. So that's coming up. Here's all our punches. New feature, again, is they have put the bundles back here with the punches. So you can see the coordinating stamp set with the punch. These are those bundles you save 10%. And these are the punches that as we flip, at the beginning there, the images were in vanilla, showing that they coordinate with a punch. And then here is what we have all been waiting for, the Stampin' Cut and Embossed machine. You've probably heard it is not available yet, but soon. They have told us it should be available within the first half of this catalog. So as soon as I get word, I will absolutely let you know. Lots of different plates to go with it. It is going to be a fantastic machine. This is where you can see the regular size as well as the mini. Remember I said some of the dies, well, and actually when we flip here, some of them will have the little symbol that says mini. That just means they will fit in the mini. By all means, you can put them in the big, but they will fit in the mini, just so you know. Some people I know may choose to just get the mini. So then you're going to want to make sure you buy dies and embossing folders that will fit in the mini. So lots more to come on that in the future. Same thing here. They have put in the back all of the bundles that are the dies. So you can see it will show you the dies and the stamp set and the 10% off bundle price. Now, just quickly, one thing I want to tell you is, and you've heard me talk about it already, but I just want to make sure you always get the best deal on your Stampin' Up! Products. During the month of June, if you join Stampin' Up! And you join the Klompen Stampers, you get to pick from Stampin' Up! A free bundle of your choice. Now, that can be a punch bundle or any of these die bundles. I've been telling people, get the most expensive one. It's right here, the Blooms and Bloom bundle at $60.25. So you get to pick 125 of whatever you want in here, plus one of these, and you're only going to pay $99. So if you haven't seen the information on that, make sure to reach out to me so that I can share it with you. It's only during June. It's a fantastic opportunity to get the very best deal on your Stampin' Up! Products. And then you can get everything else at 20% off. So that is that. And let's see, any other pages? Oh, just a note. For those of you that may have other die cutting machines, whether it's the Big Shot that we used to carry or any other ones that are out there, all of our dies will work in all the normal larger size die cutting machines. So if you don't have, or you have a different brand, I assure you these will all work in it. So you're good to go there. Look at all the dies. Love the dies. Then we have the embossing folders. Now take note, many of these are what are called 3D embossing folders. That means they're a little bit thicker than a normal embossing folder. You do need to figure out how to build your sandwich up a little bit thicker to get them to emboss. Now, when we get the new machine and all the accessories, it's going to be super easy. But if you're working with a different type of machine and you put this through and you're not getting a good impression, you're going to have to just put a shim in there to make it a little bit thicker. I recently did a video talking about that. So if you're having issues not getting a good impression with these 3D folders, let me know so I can share that video with you. And again, there's a couple sets of mini folders. So they're small, but they will fit in the mini machine. And then, of course, we have the section that is just for hostesses. Whether you want to gather with your friends or you want to do a book party or just put an order in, anytime your order is $150 or more, you can flip back here. This will tell you what you get for free. It's called Stampin Rewards. Now, those rewards can be spent on anything in the catalog, or, let's see, we got these two. Yeah, it's just two in here. You can select from one of these two stamp sets, and there is a price there, but the only way to get these is via part of your Stampin' Rewards. Oh, that was a lot. Now, quickly, before I sign off, I want to also point out this brochure. It's called Make Beautiful Things. It's really what Stampin' Up! Is calling the beginner brochure. So if you are brand new to card making and this catalog totally overwhelms you, let me know that you would like one of the beginner's brochures. I'd be happy to send it to you. It really has some great products in it. It's broken it down very simple for beginners. It's almost like a kit, but I mean, you can, again, buy it all or parts and pieces. But they've taken, this stamp set, for instance, is not in the big catalog. They've designed this really just to be part of this beginner's brochure, even though it's a great stamp set. You might want the stamp set anyways. This one, oh my gosh, this might be one of my favorite ones. Again, it's not in the big catalog. It's only shown here, or you can see it online as well, but a great place for beginners to start. This one, I believe, both of these, I think, are in the big catalog. And here's one of those card kits that we pointed out. So again, if you're a brand new stamper, brand new to Stampin' Up, and this big catalog overwhelms you, let me know so I can send you one of these. Okay, I feel like I've been talking fast and furious, but this was really intended just to give you a really good overview of the catalog. Now, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you don't have a catalog already and you would like one, please hop over to my website. I'll have a link down in the video description. Up at the top, you can click on catalogs, I believe it says, and request a catalog, and I'll get one in the mail to you. And as always, if you have questions, let me know. I am a full-time Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I love what I do. I live and breathe this 24/7, and I would love to answer your questions and help you with all your card making needs. So I promise I will be back stamping with you. This is not my normal type of video. I usually 3 times a week share a card project with you, but hopefully this will help you get to know the brand new catalog. So until I stamp, have a stamp happy day.